Okay, so we are 1 minute ahead of our time. So let us start probably. Okay, I'm just minimizing all the windows. So ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to today's webinar. Our webinar today is going to be specifically about payment processors and self-care portals via our integration platform as a service. And your host today and presenters are going to be my colleague Olga Tretiakova. She's a project manager at PortaOne, and also Alex Rotsero, it's me. I'm sales and project manager at PortaOne. However, before starting that, I hope that you and your teams are safe in these disturbing days of pandemic. Hope everything is fine. You see, we are partly working remotely and partly working in the office. So hope everything is going to be fine. So let's start with agenda. So our agenda for today will be a few words about iPass, integration platform as a service, so overview. Also, we will touch a bit about the architecture. It's very simple, very briefly. We will discuss a bit our recent Stripe integration payment processors and how you can get new payment processors into the iPass and how you can use them right away. Also, a few words about iPass delivery. And we'll have our time for demonstration. I'm probably going to show you a new self-care portal for one of the services. And we will have our time for questions and answer session. Also, we're going to start at least 2 polls. And I encourage you to participate in them because it will help our development and our project team to understand what you require right now, maybe what you require in the future, and we will try to put our efforts there, okay? So let us start with the overview. So why PortaOne iPass, right? What it is about, what are the advantages of having that integration platform as a service? So first of all, I would say that you can provision your devices and applications and portals much faster. You do not need to wait for months. You will get it in a weeks. So it's just simply accelerated time to market with the new offers for your customer. They will start using that right away. Of course, because you don't need to update your system because it's iPass, it's in the cloud, and we will be able to deliver that to almost any kind of version or the release. You will of course reduce costs in terms of deploying and supporting services, and you will not spend time and save time actually, but just maybe shifting the update procedure for the later on. Maybe doing 1 update per year or maybe 2 updates per year, but still you'll get functionality right away. And of course, we're going to talk a lot about self-care portals today. So we'll try to make it, to make more choice for you. So your end users will have a better experience with the end user self-care portals and many, many other things to have, okay? So as today we have our topic about payment processor, let's imagine a simple situation. You'd like to have a new payment processor like Stripe. So you are the owner of PortaBilling or PortaSwitch, doesn't matter what kind of systems. We have our iPass deployed in the cloud, iPass communicating with your system via API. You want Stripe, we enable it, you subscribe, we enable it, and users just start using that. I put all those statements like right here. Subscribe, enable, start using that. This is our idea. You don't need to wait for anything. It's probably going to be maybe several days to enable that. However, it's going to be fast, okay? And the next part going to be about our recent integration Stripe and why we decide to start with that as a payment processor. And I pass micro to Olga. Olga, you're welcome to start.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Alex. Okay, Stripe. Actually, why is it beneficial to CSPs, to end users? Stripe is one of the widely used payment processing systems in the world, and its popularity continues growing. Stripe provides a simple and transparent fee structure. This is a good point here, and it also supports token-based payments, being PCI compliant. This means that Stripe stores credit card data, and there is no need to pass PCI certification for CSPs to start using Stripe and start getting online payments. In other words, Stripe meets high standards of payment card industry, and your credit card holder data is stored securely. Another point worth mentioning here that recently Stripe added 24/7 live merchant support, and actually while facing any problems during transactions, so there is a possibility to get the support via phone or chat during the whole day. In comparison, as other big players, its support goes dark at some hours per day. Important to note also that all payments are handled 100% on your site. So you will not be redirected to any other place to complete the buying cycle. So everything is done in one place. Another point, data portability. At some moment, CSP would like to change payment processor. It happens, okay? And actually this is known as data portability. And Stripe does value such choice and will support and provide the required hand to migrate the credit card data in a PCI compliant way. And actually the last but not least here, the tools, developer tools. If CSP have some coding experience and like to continue with some modifications or customizations, Stripe provides such possibility through its feature-rich platform and through its tools. As you see, there was a really bunch of good reasons to choose Stripe as the first candidate being integrated in iPaaS. And as Alex told a couple of slides ago, that you just follow 3 simple steps. You subscribe, we enable, and afterwards customers start using it. So let me give you more details actually how we come from the left-hand screenshot without Stripe to the right-hand one when Stripe appears. So Stripe now available from MR87. So let's review simple scenario. We've got ABC Telecom customer who turns to PortaOne with a request to get Stripe integrated. After all subscription-related activities are done, ABC Telecom's authorization credentials of PortaSwitch should be set on the configuration server. And actually this step will require not more than 10-15 minutes and it's done. Here you go, Stripe appears on the list of available processors and ABC Telecom can start using it. And probably you are not yet there, so not all of our customers are running the latest release. And Alex, could you please go on? And of course, there is a possibility for you to get this new functionality. The solution is simple. It's through preparing backport patch. And the steps would be the same as I described before. Just okay, let's review another scenario with Panda Telecom customer who turns to PortaOne with the request to get Stripe integrated, and Panda Telecom is running MR70. So after the subscription activity is done, PortaOne team will prepare a backport patch on the exact version of PortaBilling used by Panda Telecom. Afterwards, this backport patch will be applied on the Panda Telecom's PortaSwitch infrastructure. And as next steps, the authorization credentials of its PortaSwitch will be applied in configuration server. And as you see on the slide, just before in our traditional way, in order to get the new functionality, that the whole system should run the whole system update to the latest release, and the process might take just several months with all required organizational stuff and preparations. Now via our iPass, there is no need to do all that full system update. The entire integration process will just, with the patch delivery together, will take from not longer than from 1 to 2 weeks. Now, okay, Stripe was just the first candidate, but was integrated in iPass. We have plans to broaden the list of payment processors and other devices. And with this option, we are able now to add any new payment processor. And that actually we try to keep the same timeline of several weeks for implementation, for rolling out in iPass and start on your PortaBilling or PortaSwitch installation. And the important point that for all those customers who are running older releases than 87, there is an option to get this new functionality through backport patch, and this option is available down to MR55. Actually, yeah, now we are going to have this live poll in order, and we are looking for new candidates to get integrated in iPass, and we would appreciate your participation in this poll. There are just two simple questions. First one, would you like to add an additional payment processor for your system? Just two variants. And another one, what payment processors would you like to see in iPaaS market in the future? There is just some list of available payment processors, and the last one is variant for other, if you don't see exactly that one which you would like to choose here.
Yep, the polling has been started, so I see first, yeah, first votes.
Please take your time and participate.
Sure. We would, of course, after this polling, we will get back to you and ask specifically what kind of processor you are looking for, because I see a lot of answers about the other. Just a moment, I'll share the results. No worries for that.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, I see 15 of 35 voted. Let's give another 10 seconds, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I see a comment from Thomas. Thomas, I see that you meant to choose plug and pay. I know even the reason why.
Okay, another 5 seconds to finish. I see people answering.
Let's see the results.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to end the poll. Yeah, and here you are, share the results. Ola, can you see it right now?
Yeah, I see that actually
okay.
Lots of people voted that they wanted to add. Good point here. Also, some people voted that not now. Okay, maybe such need is not right away here, but we do hope that you will change your mind later.
We'll get back to you as well. No worries.
Yeah, of course. And with regards to the to exact payment processors, the Easy Pay, Plug and Pay was chosen, and Global Payment, Square, and some others. Okay, just come back to us. Okay, we will be gladly add other payment processors.
Yes, you're welcome to contact sales, of course. We are open for that. Specifically, would like to know where to go, and of course, we're going to be customer oriented. So if you'd like specific processor, it's no problem to start discussing that. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing the results. Okay. Thank you very much for doing a poll, and let's move on.
Yeah, Alex, your turn.
So, thank you all very much. So our next topic is going to be self-care portals. So I want to start with the describing of our classic, or let's say traditional approach for the self-care portals, right? We, of course, give you a possibility of creating, customizing your own portal using our API. As you know, we have API which covers a lot of things, like almost all kind of actions you can do with API, but with creation and customizing your own portal, you most probably would need an expertise, right? It's going to be your in-house development, or it's going to be third-party guys, but still, it took time. You would need to do there. You would need to put effort there, and also, on the other hand, we provide you with a built-in portal, a standard one. However, we found out, like through the years, that the approach where one size fits all, it doesn't work. Doesn't usually work, of course. So, and we are going to enhance that approach a little bit, I would say. So we still keep that possibilities and capabilities of the system. Using API, create everything you want. So we just want to give you a bit more choice there. So you still continue creating and customizing your own portals. You just we enhance our API, just adding new functionalities and just cover that with APIs. That is available, and we'd like to allow to customize the standard portals, which are going to be available via iPass. So we like not only provide you with possibility of customizing that, we also will try to make iPass as a marketplace where you can be a partner. You can put your own customizations there, and we will try to provide it for other customers. And of course, on that wave, I would say our trend would be to move on with the redesigning of our standard portals, and they're going to be available out of the box, no worries for that. And also answering the question, what about the old portal? We will keep it for some period of time, of course, and you'll be able to use all of them at the same time. Okay, so and having that possibility of customizing portals or using standard portals via iPass, you will of course save time and provide your end users with enhanced customer experience, of course. So my next part would be a demo. So I'd like to show you one of the examples of that standard portals, which we did recently, like almost half a year. So this is a sales agent portal. This is a sales agents portal on the example of SIP trunking functionality, right? For sales agents who sell those SIP trunks to other companies. And we just designed that portal in the way we designed our new user interface for administrator portal. So here the main idea, right? If I'm sales agent, what I want to do? I want to add new customer. Probably if I'm selling SIP trunks, I'd like to add SIP trunks. I like to have control of that. Of course, I need to see my commission. I'd like to see my reporting part. Maybe also in addition to that, I'd like to have some additional control over the SIP trunks I'm selling or the services I'm selling. I'd like to maybe add additional add-on products. I'd like to see all the logs. I'd like to see all the statistics, and I'd like to jump into the Selfcare portal. So I'm as a sales agent, I have all the management tools to work with the customer, because I'd like to make sure that the customers continue getting the services from the company, right? So the customers, right? It's very easy. I just add ABC Telecom, let's say ABC company, right? Let it be US dollar, credit limit, ABC company, generating. John Doe. Its company name, let it be Capital One company. I'm going to use fake email. It's not a real customer. And I'm going to use some fake number. So I just saved it, right? And right away, as soon as I created it, I'm able to go and specifically add the trunk here. I can manage the trunk. I'm not going to do it right now. I also able to make payment. I also able to see transactions, and of course I'm able to jump to this customer-specific Selfcare portal here. But let us go and to see, for example, trunks which were created, and on the trunks, I specifically can work on the trunks and work with their maybe add-ons. I'd like to sign up for the add-on. The add-on will be sign up. I'd like to go and assign DADs. I'd be able to assign DADs from the list, maybe assign to this customer or assign overall via product, and many, many other things. In addition to that, it's nice to have an interface where I can define specific features based on the product which is used for the SIP trunk, and also configure a lot of those niche configurations part. And at the end of the day, I'd like to see my reporting part, not only reporting about my commission, but maybe reporting related to this specific service like SIP trunking, maybe most popular destination groups, etc. They will be available via XLS format or any other format. And of course, I probably missed to mention that I'd like to see invoices as well. So invoices also will be available for the customer. So this is kind of interface we have implemented. If you'd like what you see and you are doing SIP trunking, please contact our sales. We'll discuss how we can get there, how we can provide it to you. Probably it's going to be as a standard portal, as a built-in portal a bit later on. But the main idea is to just enhance that user experience and make those portals up to date, because our approach is to make sure that your users get what they need and they can just jump into portal and just do it right away. Okay, that's it probably for this portal and for this demo part. Let me go back and let me present it once again here. Yep, no worries. I see some questions in the chat. We will have time to answer for them. So this is our current portal which we have, and our plans right now. So we want, of course, to enhance and finish IP Centrex portal, standard portal. We will do it. You see here is mock-up, but it's going to be in the same way. We will have all the configurations available in front of the administrator, in front of the IP Centrex administrator. He'll be able to jump from to the user. Will be able to very in a smooth manner configure everything he wants, manage extensions, manage everything. So this is our nearest plans. We'd like to finish that, and of course, we're eager to continue with creating maybe additional portals to specific services. Specifically for that, we have my next slide would be about the poll and the questions, which I'd like you to answer. So I'm going to start this live poll. Give me a second. So I'm launching it. Launched.
Yeah, I see the screen.
Yep, you see the screen. So two simple questions, right? Do you use built-in portal or you use custom portal, or maybe you use both, or maybe you don't use anything like that? And actually, the most important question would be, which kind of portal is required for your business right now or in the nearest future? And this would help us to actually get the feedback from you and maybe concentrate on something right now and just put the priorities on the portals. Of course, we're looking right now at the IoT M2M portals, quite trendy thing nowadays. We are finishing, by the way, reseller portals with a new user interface. That sales agent, the example of SIP trunking is just a SIP trunking example. Overall, we'll finish that. And IP Centrex going to be very nice, going to be very smooth one. Okay, I see answers are going here.
The second one is multiple choice, correct?
Sorry?
The second one is
yes, absolutely right. The second one is multiple choice because a lot of our customers, a lot of PortaOne customers are providing different services. Like Triple Play, they provide data, voice, and maybe IPTV all together. And you may want to have universal portal there, just having that a constructor part, and just have it as is. Okay, I see first votes. Almost 40% answer that you use a custom portal. It's great to hear. Do not use any, some of them. Okay, just another 10 seconds to answer. Okay.
Okay, I see a comment from Kevin who voted for resellers portal as well. Just
it's good. Yeah, Kevin, it's going to be no worries. No worries. We are moving there. You know. Okay, let me share the results and just comment a bit on that. Okay, nice to see that result. IP Centrex resellers. Yeah, we're going to enhance reseller portal. It's going to be not only a new web interface, but also a bit enhanced functionality. We're trying to put all the newest trendy things about reselling part. Okay, it says sales agent portal. Okay, it's going to be available. I would also encourage you, please contact our sales. Because right now, for example, for IP Centrex portal, we're in the stage where we're designing right now the idea, and we would gladly get information from you. What would you like to see there? So participate, please. We're trying to make it as customer-oriented as possible, because you know how you want to provide it. We will do it universal standard one. Of course, we will give you possibilities. We'll give you a possibility to do a customizations there. Okay, thank you very much for voting. Stop sharing the results. Okay. Summarizing, let me do a short summary and probably we'll jump into the question and answer session part. So accelerated time to market with new offers. So along with customer premises equipment like user agents, we also introduce payment processors to you. So, and in addition to that, on the top of that, self-care portals and customizations, and you probably heard of the workflows which we provide via our iPaaS, integration platform as a service. The main thing I wanted to emphasize that some of the features would be available right tomorrow, right, with MR87. But as Olga mentioned, it would be very easy for us to give it to you for the older releases. And this is probably the main idea. If you're right now on MR70, the updates are something which require time and efforts. We are there for you to deliver the new payment processor for you to MR70. We are there for you to deliver the new user agent to be added into auto provisioning list on MR70, and you don't need to wait 7 weeks for a new release date for the new version. Then maybe sometime to update to the latest release. You will just get it right away, as we mentioned, like 2 weeks probably. It's going to be there. So this is an alternative way. We still keep the traditional approach and traditional way of delivering features, this kind of features, like user agents or payment processors and self-care portals into the main code, not only into iPaaS. So it's all remains. We're just simply adding for you and more options. So reduce costs, you know about that, right? You will need to do maybe less updates for that. It's totally fine. And of course, we would like to enhance customer experience. We would like to enhance that for you. Okay, that's it for the summary. And let's jump into the question and answers. Let me just start with the chat. Would you be sending the recording to us at the end of the call? Yes, Taylor, we will do that. Thomas, when will new standard customer portal be available? We hope to make a new standard customer portal available probably in November, but we'll see. We will do it in several phases. Of course, we'll do a minimum available product, and we'll make it available for you. We will do that. Okay, question and answers. From Frederick, do you plan to have payment processor for Europe, France? So look, we are open for that. As you know, we are customer driven. Like 90% of our features are based on your requirements. So you come to us and say, we need this specific payment processor, and we answer 2 ways: via iPass, via simple feature request and custom development into the master release, and it's going to be available. The question from David, when will Stripe be available as MR update? The Stripe will be available as MR update. So thank you for this question. So the idea with the iPass right now is that we deliver the Stripe processor into the iPass functionality. It will not going to be available right now in the master branch. So if you'd like to use a Stripe, you would need to subscribe for iPass. Okay, so we still keep those traditional ways and iPass ways together. However, right now Stripe is not going to be in the PortaSwitch itself. So you will need to subscribe for iPass for Stripe. Probably later on it's going to be added, but we do not have right now those plans. Okay. Okay. Any other questions? Question from Otto. Do you plan to add feature for hosted IPPBX portal that admin can set different caller ID for an extension? If it is not there, let us discuss that. I'm not sure. I do not know specifically whether we can do it right now or not. I need to check that. But my simple answer, if not doing there, please contact your support or just contact directly sales. We'll gladly discuss that and put it into the list of the priority features. But as you know, we have a wish list, which you probably heard of, right? And into the wish list, I can tell you as is. So our head of development department, he not only busy with developing features which you order via a feature request. He also go into wish list and asks support. By the way, he asks support, guys. What is the most like oftenly asked feature specifically from this list? And we say this and this and this and this. And he said, okay, we have time to develop it. Let's put some features from the wish list. However, I would of course recommend going to sales and just mention that you need caller ID for extension if it is not possible to set it right now. Okay, it's right now. It is the right time because IP Centrex portal is on the mock-up designing stage right away. Okay, right now. Sorry. Any other questions? Okay, question from Thomas. Are there any plans for Salesforce plugin in iPass? So as you know, right now we have Salesforce integration, but we would need to understand what kind of integration you are looking for. If you'd like to have it as a plugin via iPass, let's discuss it. We are open for that because Salesforce, they have a lot of functionality, a lot of things to integrate. We're trying to eat that cake piece by piece, not just do a full integration right away. And again, it's going to be driven by you. Okay. Any other questions? You're welcome to ask.
Please use this opportunity to raise any questions.
Okay. Any additional questions? Also, I wanted to comment about the subscription. So we are please contact your sales account, your account manager, your sales manager, and discussing for the subscription for iPass. I would say right now we will try to find the best deal for you. So it's going to be commitment, a minimum commitment, but again we are open for discussions, and those early birds are going to be welcomed for sure. Okay. Yes, Ajar. I see your raised hand. Please, you may write in the chat, or you may put your question into the question functionality in Zoom. Okay. Okay. The question from Otto: do you plan with portals also to create and provide registration wizard that can be used for registering new customer? Probably you are asking about some kind of sign-up portal. Am I correct? Okay. To answer that, as you may know, we have a sign-up module, let's call it module, functionality. It is available right away. We plan, by the way, to enhance it and put it into a bit better design, as we do it with the administrator user interface and the SIP trunking portal or IP Centrex portal. We're going to renew it sooner or later. But for those kind of integrations right now, we are doing the iPaaS workflows. The idea is that you must probably have your CRM system, maybe some other systems, and you'd like to connect them all together. You'd like your end users to go to your site, or maybe just go to specific address and just enter their details, choose their product, choose specific plan, maybe choose from the list DAD, so maybe plan for data with the quota, maybe just add some additional features, order some delivery from warehouse or some equipment. This all can be done using specific CRM. On our last webinar, we were doing the presentation about the integration with HubSpot and their sign-up kind of functionality with the billing and also with the Zero for invoicing part. So answering your question, we have built-in module for sign up. It can be used, and also we are there for you to integrate individual workflow for you, where you have your system, maybe you have your CRM, and it needs to be done that it's all automated. Because the main idea that customer goes there, just enters everything himself, and you do not need to waste time on the phone just asking what he needs. Okay, have I answered your question? Okay, thank you. Okay, the question from Ajar, answer live. I'm answering live. How Bangladesh local mobile finance system, say Hash Rocket, will be integrated with this? For the finance system, mobile finance system, we are right now looking toward that, let's say that area. We have several partners right now, specifically, by the way, for Asian region, for Asia region. So you're welcome to raise a request into sales, and we'll discuss that. If you need a specific finance system, let's see how we can help you with that. Either we are our partners, or we'll just give you a correct direction how to move with that. Okay.
Alex, there was also a question from Thomas in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Thomas, I see. Okay. Can you explain the marketplace? If I pay for the development of a plugin, how can I get some revenue? What is the marketplace model? Thomas, thank you very much for this question. We are right now in the process of describing this kind of approach, and we are looking how, like, what is going to be the business model from that. So we are right now specifically on the early stages how it's going to be made. We're also open for opportunities. We're open for the dialogue. We're open for negotiations for that. We will come to the solution probably soon, hopefully September, October. We will have those clear rules, how it's going to be done. Of course, all those, let's say, offers and partnership contracts going to be individual. Nevertheless, the idea is, again, you put functionality is going to be available for other users. We will gonna discuss that revenue and commission part. Okay. So we're going to prepare the documents. We have that right now, high level documents. If you'd like, Thomas, I'll send you the idea, and then we can move on and just discuss them. Thomas is commenting that Klaus mentioned Yealink has paid for some plugins. I may want to use that functionality. Okay. Yes, with Yealink, we have several integrations for the user agents. Oh, sure. Okay, no worries. Yeah, we will discuss it. We'll discuss it directly with you, and I will pass this information to Klaus as well. However, just for your information, the document is already there. We sent several ideas and documents to interested customers and our partners as well, because our partners activated and just said, okay, it's a nice idea, PortaOne. You should have done that before. So we are there for the marketplace, and I also like that. I like that idea and just want to start it as soon as possible. Okay, thank you for the question. Any other questions? Okay, question from Otto. Do you plan to have your own app for smartphone and WebRTC? Currently, PortaPhone is based on Acrobates. Very good question. Absolutely right. We are right now providing our PortaPhone based on Acrobates. We have a partnership with Acrobates. However, recently we finished this mobile application and desktop application of our own. We decided to go that way as well. So we try to again put more choices for the customer, and probably very soon, hopefully October, we'll present, and probably it's going to be another webinar. We'll present our solution. It's going to be named a bit different. We also plan to have that white labeled, and actually plan to have a lot of functionality there. So it's going to be available. So WebRTC part, I can tell you, I already saw a demo. I actually did several demos for the WebRTC part. If you'd like, you may also raise a question to sales, and we'll find a minute just to show you a demo of what we have already. Okay. But you know, I wanted to comment about that additionally. Otto, I just confirmed that I answered your question. And in the meantime, I wanted to comment that, as you probably know, that it's a very trendy thing to ask about the mobile application and also have that mobile application for your services. And customers on different markets are looking for not only a dialer, right? You have your application with all the features there, but also you're looking for some kind of collaboration tool. This is also an open question for us, because collaboration tool is something more than just simply a dialer in your phone. It's everything. It's all together. It's your screen sharing. It's your video conferencing like Zoom. Very often I hear the questions: do you do Zoom? Can you provide a Zoom alternative? I say, yes, we can, in a way. Let's discuss that. But overall, I try to put those things separately. But it's a trendy thing, right? Have everything in your phone, have everything in one mobile application, not only making calls, but also do a collaboration thing. Maybe chatting, secure chatting, sending files, etc., etc. Question from Kevin: off-net text MMS with a mobile app. SMSs for sure. Off-net text for sure. It's by default supported. About MMS, I'll need to check that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure we're there yet with MMS. Okay. Okay. Any other questions? You're welcome. You're welcome to ask. Okay.
Seems that's no questions.
Okay. Okay. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question from Otto. In your own application, would it be possible that customers could top up directly in the application, let's say via Google Pay? We are looking for that. We are looking to consider that as well. The idea is again right now probably to use a WebRTC and just put any kind of integration with almost any kind of payment processor there. So you'd be able, like from application, your site will be available there, and you'll be able to make a payment. So top up is something we are also looking for. I'm talking about our own development for the mobile application, PortaOne's development. Okay. Look forward for other questions. So Otto is writing that Stripe provides Google and Apple Pay. So if that payment processor implemented would be enough, I think. Okay. Yeah, probably yes. Yeah. Probably yes. Again, the Stripe is just an example, right? We are open for other payment processors. We just chose Stripe as it is right now a trendy thing. They try to put it. They say that it's just better than bigger players on the market. So, yep, it's there. Kevin, thank you very much for participation. Kevin got to run. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome to email sales and discuss about the PortaOne application. Thank you very much for participation there. Okay, let's wait for other questions. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to ask. By the way, probably a question which just come to my mind, right? If there are going to be any kind of implementation which are going to be required for several customers, we again are open for this kind of collaboration. And in case several customers would like to implement specific payment processors, we will of course let you know altogether. So we also encourage that, you know. By the way, we are like just missing to this year's customer conference. We will definitely discuss that during the customer conference, but unfortunately, unfortunately not this year.
Hopefully next year.
Yeah, hopefully next year. Hopefully next year we'll do that. The same question about the trainings. I fly to different trainings to different countries, but not this year. So my last flight was to Miami to IT Expo, and it was like the last flight like in February, and right after that in March everything was closed. So hopefully next year we're going to renew all our face-to-face meetings, and we'll meet most of you during the exhibitions or directly at your offices. Okay, any additional questions? Okay, if there are no questions left, I'd like to, okay, yeah, I'm seeing another question, okay. From auto provisioning CPE of IP phones like Yelink. Do you plan to implement it into the hosted PBX portal so customer could add IP phones and set some configurations? I can tell you right away that it is not in our plan. BLF, by the way, is going to be there, but right now to provision user agents from the IP Centrex portals, it is not planned right now. We don't have it in our plan. However, again, if you'd like to discuss that, let's discuss that. Just, but I would need to understand the business scenario for that. So if someone would like to go to their IP Centrex portal and just define specific options and then send this profile automatically to his user agent, I see the reason there, but we would need to dive deep into that business scenario, you know. But not right now, okay? Thanks for the question. Yeah, you see, we started today with payment processors and Selfcare portals, but we are back for the CPE profiles. I would say those applications and service provisions, you don't want to wait for another maintenance release. You just want to get it right away, because tomorrow you're going to sign a new customer and you're going to ship him 4 new user agents with Yelink or Polycom or anything else, and you'd like to get it right away. And that is specifically why we are doing iPass. We want you to get those very simple applications much faster than an update, than to wait for update or prepare the update. Okay, any additional questions? I see Alexei. Hi, Alexei. I see Andre. Hi, Andre. How are you? Okay. Additional minute for questions. You're welcome to write them down into the chat. If you write your question to all panelists, you know only Ola and I will see them. So you're welcome to write your questions there. Okay. No additional questions so far. So, okay, probably we're going to finish, right? I'd like to stay more. During this COVID thing, I just working remotely, and it's not like before where you can communicate with a lot of people. Still, I have a lot of calls, but I'm like missing those things. Oh, okay, Thomas. Okay. I'll email information. Okay. Okay, everyone. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for participation. Oля, thank you very much for being partner today, and we're just doing that webinar together.
It was a pleasure for me.
We encourage you to subscribe for iPass to get what you want much faster. We are there for you. We continue developing the product. We continue moving forward. We are open for all the new ideas. We are open for criticism. You're welcome to share your ideas, and we will try to do our best to provide the best customer experience for you. Okay. Thank you very much, all. So keep safe.
Thank you,
and have a nice day.
Have a nice day, and the recording will be shared just in some time.
Yep, it will be available later.
Yeah, to be able to get back to the session.
Okay, thank you for your time. Have a good day.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.